Hey guys, I'm back for the next part of the Sonic Forces speedrun tutorial, and in this video we're going to be going over versus Eggman, which is the first boss fight against Dr. Eggman. So let's get to it. So the first part of versus Eggman, and this is a classic Sonic stage I should stress, although the thumbnail should have made that obvious. I'm gonna stand over here. So for the first part of the boss fight here, or phase 1, I really should not have to explain this to you. If you've played Sonic the Hedgehog 1, you know exactly what to do here. Like, this is literally just his fight from Sonic 1. So, you know, just attack him just over and over. Doesn't really matter if you get hit. The only thing I can really say for the first phase here, because, I mean, it's literally just the Sonic 1 fight, but all I have to do is just jump up to the left here and just quickly hit him. If you do it right, then you should get to the second phase around the 9 to 10 second mark. Right there, you see the timer is a little before the 10 second mark, and the next phase and the phase 2 cutscene already started. That's what you should really be trying to aim for, getting to that second phase cutscene before the 10 second mark. But besides that, I have nothing else to say about the first form, or the first phase. Now it's phase 2, which is obviously the meat of the fight, so let's get into that. Alright, so for the first phase of phase 2, for the beginning of phase 2, he's just gonna shoot little bullets, missiles at you, so you just gotta avoid those. Now the way you actually damage him is he's gonna throw rocks or sheets of metal balls or whatever they are at you. I'm just gonna call them rocks. So he'll throw the rocks at you, and you need to throw them back at him. Now he throws them in two specific patterns. Let me see if I can point them out here. So he has two patterns he can throw them in. Right here. Alright. So you see... Okay, alright. So you see, right there. So those two rocks, they're like kind of close together. They're, they're really close together, basically. And the other pattern he can do is, he can have like one rock over here and one rock all the way over here. So basically they can be spread out apart like that. And what you want to do is you're trying to aim for a specific pattern. I personally, like, it's all up to RNG, but I personally hope that he gives me the close together rocks. I try to hope that he just gives me those repeatedly, so that way you can quickly spin dash jump those rocks back at him. So I'm going to avoid these first attacks here, and then let's see what pattern he gives me. It's all about the RNG, really. Alright, so just avoid these first waves. Alright, so he's giving me the spread apart rock pattern. So all you have to do is just make sure you're standing here in the middle, and then you just quickly hit these back at him. And then when you hit the first wave on the left, wait until Eggman gets close to you before you just immediately start hitting the rocks on the right. So wait for it. Alright, there we go. That's fine. So as soon as he comes up to you like that, ready to shoot at you, you do a spin dash and just hit the rocks back at him. Just like that. Now let's see what he gives us for the second pattern. Alright, these are the close together rocks. That's what I'm looking for. So, I'm gonna hit those back at him. Wait until he gets over here. Don't just immediately spin dash into the rocks as soon as you finish the first set of rocks, because they will miss. Eggman actually needs to be close enough to you, or else the rocks will just whiff and they won't hit him. So wait for it. Alright, there we go. That's fine. It's at this point that you can spin dash into these rocks and hit them. Just like that. Yep, and that's the end of the fight. So I'm just going to go over the rock patterns one more time, and then I will go through the stage explaining as I go. Alright, so just remember, you have to be standing in the middle. So what I look for, you see this little wooden post with this wooden post that I'm standing in front of? I make sure I'm staying here. So I just stand in front of this post in the middle. So let's see what pattern I get. Alright, those are the far apart rocks. So I'm going to move a little over here. I'm going to hit this one, quickly move to the left rock and then hit it. And then when I get to the other rock, I wait until, this applies for both patterns, remember, I wait until Eggman gets close enough for me to be able to hit him. So wait for it. There we go. Alright. Now let's see what I get for the next pattern. These are the far apart rocks again. Alright, so same thing then. Wait for it. Okay. And there we go. So that's what you're trying to do as far as the rock pattern goes. So now I'm going to go through the stage explaining as I go. So let's take a look at that. So I'm going to begin the fight by just spam attacking, jumping into Eggman. Remember, you just want to end this phase before the 10-second mark. Just like that. That's perfect. So now I'm going to avoid his first wave of attacks, and then I'm going to see what my first rock pattern is. I'm just going to stand in the middle here. It doesn't really matter, just avoid that. Alright, so stand in the middle, and let's see what pattern I get first. This is the close together parts, or rocks, I mean. Wait for it. Okay. It's the first phase done, or first phase of the second phase. And my next rock pattern. The close together rocks again. That's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Wait for it. Oh, I was a little late there, but I still managed to get it. See, I did a spin dash and then I accidentally canceled it out, but I was able to make a quick recovery and jump into the second rock in time. Whatever works. It ain't stupid if it works, and as you can see, that was a 54, so that is a perfectly good time for this stage. Because of how RNG based the rock cycles are in this fight, a good time just really, it really just, like, as long as you have the first phase down, it really depends on what RNG decides to throw at you. This is one of the few, like, really RNG parts of the run. So if you can get past that, then it could be worse. But a 54 is a perfectly serviceable time. Anywhere in between a 52 or a 59 is really totally fine. But yeah, that's about it as far as Dr. Eggman goes, the first fight with him anyway. So I will see you guys in the next video with Park Avenue. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, want any more clarification on anything, just let me know. But I'll see you guys then.